everybody else. Think of all that shit they said about y'all. Come on, all the shit they said about us. It's time for us to get out there and short
What
shit.
you here for? Strictly business. Yeah. You want a job or get rich? I'm bossed up. 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 I got boss in my IV. Just check my ID, and that's why I be the HNIC. People despise me. My services ain't free. Ain't trying to hear your story, homie. Cop me, no please. In high school, corner, quarterback. Nowadays, corner, quarter sack. Keep that on the low, rappers turning into rats. Try snitching on themselves, DEA ransack.
What's good? What's popping? Your boys in the building. It's a football Friday. Football Friday. You know, every once in a while, the intro song triggers something. And that's my uncle in the beginning. That's Coach Green. We just put him in, semi-pro Hall of Fame as a head coach a year ago out here in Vegas. But what he said in the beginning, all that shit they talked about us. Yeah. We here. We 1,000. We cracked that.
Come on now.
We cracked that.
Talk to him.
On our way to 2K real fast. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to thank everybody for coming through, being consistent, rocking with your boys. We celebrated it all week long. We tried to make it a thing. It's going to end with us today here at Inside the Huddle. But yeah, we told you that the train was going to get moving, and once it gets moving, it's not going to stop.
Not at all.
All right, this is all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. This is what we do. And before we get popping, you know how we like to do. We like to get into trending topics
just a little bit
around the Instagrams and the tweets. This is gonna be a good one because me and Moolage, this is my brother, and sometimes we just veer off the path. We veer off the path a little bit. We always in step, but sometimes we get to a fork in the road.
We tend to pivot a little bit. Yeah.
And today we got another fork in the road. Kung Fu Kenny decided he was going to drop another song. This one worse than the last one he dropped, if you ask me. I got my opinions on it. Me and Moolah are trying to figure out how we can,
make some shit rock so we can
get it popping. But we're gonna give you a quick little synopsis before we get into the football shit. Listen here, man. I'm tired of y'all. Look, and I am not a Kendrick fan nor a Drake fan. I am literally down the middle. I'm here for the beef. So everything that I give is really coming from a genuine space. So if I don't like Kendrick shit, it's because I just don't like it. If I don't like Drake shit, it's just because I don't like it. It's not because I like one.
I can respect that because that's coming from a genuine spot, right? Most niggas is on one side or the other.
Yeah, if you team Kenny, cool. If you team Drake, cool. I'm just here for the beef. I don't like that everybody keeps saying, "Oh, these are just jabs. These are just jabs." Nah, nigga, when the fight gonna start? When the fight gonna start? Tired of this bullshit. Get out, man. Nigga, start sling. And another thing, this is the one thing, and then I put this hat on today. I always rock the FTSL hat, but when I put the Yankee on, you getting Southside. You're not getting OG Mel. You're getting a totally different nigga. Okay? I'm from New York. All right? I don't want look, if you want to be introspective and all that, you want to have spoken word before you diss something, you want to do all that, do that on a song on your album. I don't want people, oh, well, this is a grown-up and mature Kendrick. I want juvenile shit. I want you to have the rage of a 12-year-old. I don't want that shit. Be ignorant. Look, I want insults. I want people to be like, I can't believe he just said that.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so coming from that standpoint, Mel, I can understand as to why you feel the way you feel. Because Mel is on the side of he doesn't want peace. He wants problems. Okay? Always. All right?
Look, if you follow me, you know where he got that. You follow. The end of my videos, I don't want peace. I want problems.
Want problems like that. If you know, you know. Okay, so I definitely understand, and I can respect where Mel's coming from, right? Because he's actually saying, right, what he feels, right, and he wants violence, he wants ignorance, he wants that raw shit.
Andre, see, this is another New York. This is my nephew. This is another. That's exactly why they keep saying it's jabs, because it's weak. Like, don't give me jabs. If you got mud, throw that shit. Throw it. I want all the disrespect. Think of all the great diss tracks of all time. Had we ever said that they were layered? No, not one time. Tupac came straight out and said, I fucked your wife, you fat motherfucker. Like, that was not layered. It was very, you a Cali brother. Hey, no Vaseline. Was that layered?
Oh yeah, no, that's still my favorite diss track of all time. God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. What?
Right.
That nigga Q came in there tripping. And the thing about that, right? Because GQ talked about this on Gentleman's Talk. Make sure y'all tune in to Gentleman's Talk Wednesdays. But Q bounced off the boat. And if you follow his son on Twitter, his son will confirm the story. This nigga bounced off the boat as soon as he heard that shit. Because most of the time, I know the movie, they thought he was in the car. Like, no. He was on a fucking boat, nigga, in the middle of the water. Told that nigga to pull the fuck around to the dock, bounced to the studio, told that nigga throw the beat on, and goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off.
Exactly.
Used to be hard, now you just wet and soft. That nigga went in there and got to tripping.
I don't need all of that layered, but no. Ether was not layered. Y'all love Ether. Ether was not layered.
I love Ether. That was my I still it. I love
Takeover was not layered. Put that. Everybody, we'll take it to recently. You know why y'all love Chris Brown's diss track so much? It was in your face. He told you exactly how he feel.
And see, this is the thing, right? I know a lot of Kendrick fans are it's layered and you got to dig deep into the surface. No, you don't. You just have to listen to fucking music. And this is what I've been saying to you niggas all fucking week. Y'all gotta listen to music. Y'all just don't listen to either one of these artists enough to understand what the fuck is going on. And that's the real problem, because a lot of people are, I gotta look this up and I gotta go find this information. Bro, if y'all claimed to listen to your artist that y'all supported the way you claimed that you do, then there's nothing that you have to go dig underneath the surface. There's nothing that you have to go find. I listened to both of these artists heavily. I've listened to everything that these niggas have put out. If you listen to Drake and if you listen to Kendrick, there's nothing that you have to go read about. There's nothing that you have to go find the motherfucking stones that Moses had. It's literally in the fucking music, guys.
Even though that's something that Kendrick, even though that's literally what Kendrick said in the last one.
Just it's like I said, it's in the music. Just listen. Everything that Kendrick is saying is literally everything that Drake does in his music. If y'all listen to his music and pay attention to what Drake says in his music, like y'all say y'all do, this is what they say, man. I'm just going off what they say. I'm a real Drake fan. I listen to Drake all day, every day. Drake is my favorite artist. If you really listen to Drake, then you would understand what Kendrick is saying. And if you really listen to Kendrick, you would understand where Drake is coming from. But y'all don't listen to music. Y'all listen to y'all favorite songs or the songs that go viral off that album, but don't listen to the whole album, because the whole album is going to tell you what's going on in the beat. Listen to the music. Stop just listening to the shit that's going viral, guys. I'm telling you, everything that these niggas is talking about is in all of their albums. I promise you. So this whole shit that started from Control, not from Like That, that started from Control, it's in every single fucking one of their music from then on out. Go listen to it. Stop just listening to the music that's on the radio because it's viral.
Stop throwing jabs. I want Drake. Now that it's your turn. Now that it's your turn in this, I need you to be the most ignorant version of your light-skinned self.
So you saying he got to channel nigga Drake? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. They look. See, I could see. I'm a rapper.
He can't channel Jewish Drake. He got to channel nigga Drake.
The amount of ammo that I would have to go crazy right now if I was Drake would be endless. But that's another story for another day. We're gonna get, like I said, me and Mulich, we're gonna figure this bullshit out. I promise you.
It's in the works. Don't worry about it. We plugged in right now, but we will be unplugged really soon.
Right. Let's get to some more trending topics, but this is gonna be more football based. You see the title of the thumbnail. The reason why the NFL is so amazing right now, these young kids
Mm-hmm.
that are coming in. And they do a better job of this than the NBA or the MLB or hockey or any other sport. They tie you in because we know the kids from college. We get a little bit of them before they get to the pros, and then we get them when they're in the pros. So we get to follow them. And what the NFL does with the draft is amazing. They turn something that shouldn't be this entertaining into entertainment.
And
We're gonna
that's what the NBA is doing.
Look, this is the lead up. We getting to Keon Coleman.
Oh yeah, we already know that. See, that's our boy.
See?
That's our boy.
Yeah, Keon Coleman is one of my new favorite people in the world.
And you see what the NBA is doing, right? How they trying to copy the two-day event now, turning the NBA draft into 2 day. Yeah, see, okay.
And that's why I said, like, this is why the NFL is the monster that it is. Because they understand their product.
Mm-hmm.
They understand it. See, the problem, I'm gonna say what the problem was. See, the old model, they keep the old model, but the NFL knows how to update. They're like Apple.
Yep, that's
you know
what
I'm
it
saying? Because before, what they did,
you know.
Yeah, because what they used to do is like it was all about the teams, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's what, because they wanted to feed the fan base. Feed the fan base, feed the fan base, feed the fan base. But then they realized social media is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Social media is a real thing. So with social media, you have to have something to market. You have to have something to push.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the gold that we have gotten from this. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Let's just say Keon Coleman, I'm a fan. Caleb Williams has changed my personal opinions on him. I am a fan of Caleb Williams. And it's not because of what he does on a football field at all. This is the most interesting man in the world. He is the Dos Equis guy.
I tried to tell y'all every time that somebody says something horrible about this dude, he comes back and says something abnormally crazy, and it makes me like him even more. So when I came on, I was like, he's making me a fan every single day. It's because I was following him on Twitter, and every single response this man dropped was pure diamond. Okay, it was diamond. I was like, yeah, no, he's the GOAT. I don't care.
Yeah, like, let's see what this is.
You do outside of football?
Chill at the house, golf, bowl a little bit.
You golf?
I ain't no golf. I'm Tiger. Wish he could. I'm not Tiger Woods now. I wish I could putt and do all that. Them boys out there shooting 5 under. I ain't doing all that. I'm like TV 5 to hit just to put it in. But I'm gonna go have fun. Like, you know, it's controlled chaos. You know, you frustrated, but you can't get mad. Pull a muscle in your back trying to hit the ball. So it forces me to.
Listen here. These new niggas is hilarious. NFL understands like that is important to fans. You get to see the personality of the players. We never used to get the personality. That's what made Deion Sanders ahead of his time. If Deion Sanders was in the social media era today, he'd be a gold mine. He was a gold mine back then.
Literally.
But today, if that was in 2024, that's $1 billion brand.
Literally. Like y'all got to understand something. Like, where the athletes and where we come from, right? The time in which we come from, like, you had to be professional, you had to be stout, you had to be put on a certain kind of persona, right? Like, it was like you couldn't be your true self. Nowadays, they're starting to market that. They're starting to make that into a brand, right? Like, just like even with like Quentin Williams a few years ago when he got drafted, right? Blessing himself, right? Bless me. You feel me? Like, and that shit went viral, but it showed his personality and it showed how funny he is, and it showed like they're starting to grow on that now. But back in the day, it's like we didn't get that except for Deion. So that's why players like Deion were polarizing, and even in the NBA, right?
Bo Jackson.
This is why a lot of people.
Bo Jackson was the first one, and then Deion came after.
Deion, right? But even in the NBA, where you got Allen Iverson, where everybody's supposed to be professional, and you know David Stern got the dress code, and AI coming in motherfucking headbands and fucking hoodies and baggy shorts and dripped out and jewelry, and like those guys, he's sitting there for talking about practice, nigga. Like practice? Nigga, the fuck y'all sitting there really talking about practice, bro? Feel me? Showing his personality, showing his demeanor, showing how true he is. You feel me? It's different now, right? Now people can come out and be like, no, we want to see the Caleb Williams, we want to see the Keon Coleman, we want to see these guys for what they really are, and not just who everybody who the image that they're trying to portray for people, right? Because that's what fans want. They want to see that shit.
They want to see Keon Coleman. He became a Buffalo Bill favorite very fast, just off of this. The same way was homie Leggett from the Panthers.
Oh, I forget the name. Country though, man. Yeah. What? Man,
like,
I never heard a country accent.
That's that.
And I thought Randy Moss sounded country. Okay.
No way. Nah, he kicked Randy Moss in the ass.
Bro, he booted Randy Moss the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. Like that's what the NFL gets it. Like they understand, because we never used to see this in the draft before. We never saw the interviews that they had with the guys inside the rooms. We never saw that. We never saw their first press conference unless it was the first overall pick and it was a quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We didn't see the wide receivers. We didn't see the running backs. We didn't see the offensive linemen. We didn't see none of these dudes.
Yeah, we didn't see the linebackers and DNs and shit. Kickers, bro. They went interviewing kickers and shit, bro. Like
now we getting them. Like, which one is this one? I got so many of these things lit up. Oh, this one was hilarious. This one was nuts. This one, I don't know whose parents this is, but
Sandra, how far has this family come?
We came from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Enjoy it, you guys. You guys want to put out a Duval? You know, that's what they say in Jacksonville, like a really loud Duval. What is that? Oh, we're going to have to work on that.
like,
what's that?
What is that? What is that? She literally like, no, we came from Baton Rouge. We drove.
Yeah, we from Louisiana. I don't know what that is.
Like, but these are the gems that are inside the NFL. They've always been hidden in the NFL, but now we're digging them up. They're here now. They're here.
Oh
and
my God.
It's amazing and it's dope. And this is not to make fun or anything like that. This is just, we love the innocence of whoever's parents those were. That was.
Yeah. And it's like, it's not, you feel me, like their parents, right? They're not, connected to the Jacksonville team, and they don't know.
And you can tell, like, they don't, they're not football fan, like they're not the football family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're excited that their son is drafted, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because other families, they would have hit the Duval before when the mic got hit in their face.
Oh yeah, no, instantaneously.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the innocence of it. Like, I love it, and I love that the NFL is capturing this, and it's making the NFL bigger, and that's, to make the NFL bigger is crazy.
Well, it's just becoming more of an actual event, right? Like, it's not just becoming the draft where, we're gonna go get our names called, people are gonna get called, stuff like that. It's coming more of an event, right? Like, you got the back room, you got the green screen room, you got the calls, right? They're turning the calls into an event. Like, even the people that don't come to the draft as first round draft picks, they're turning the calls into events. Like, you're seeing how the family reacts, you're seeing the calls, you're seeing the emotions from these guys when they're getting the calls and stuff like that, right? Yep. And like, even though you've seen that kind of sort of before, but they're making it to the point where now, like, the family's there, the girlfriends are there, the wives are there, like the whole family's there. It's not just a quick shot of the call and of them on TV. Like, it's a whole they got a whole ass camera crew in this nigga house type shit. Right. You feel me? Which is cool. All the hats and shit. Like, that's why this shit is dope.
This is why we tell y'all, like, and it's like I said, we know technically we're not the best football show, but in our minds we are, and we're gonna prove it in a couple months that we're the best football show there is. Because it's
right.
Perfect segue into getting the phone call. This is why I love Caleb Williams.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who's this?
This is Chicago Bears, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
They told me to hold it for 5 minutes. I told everyone I've been holding it for a month.
5 months. I've been holding for 5 months.
All right, I couldn't do it no more. But if you ever seen two light-skinned niggas on the telephone call, That is it. That
Oh
is-
my God. Wait a minute. He said, hello.
he said, hello. Nigga, you know who it is. What are you doing?
Who is this? Who is this? First of all, look, because it's crazy, bro. Because why did you call me and ask me who is this?
It's like you. First of all, you call like you should have known. You calling Caleb, nigga. Like
You know who this is.
exactly.
Oh, dude.
But like I said,
like, who is this? Like, what the fuck kind of conversation are we having?
and then they both put their light skin voice on while they were on the phone.
I thought I was the only one that peeped it. Like, why y'all both got your light skin voice on, bro? What? It's like y'all talking
Like
to each
you-
other. Oh my goodness.
Like you making us look bad right now. Like don't do that. You
Dog.
look crazy.
He said, man, I've been holding.
He said,
phone.
"Who?" You know what I mean?
Nigga, what?
Caleb answered it with the "Who's this?" Like it was his ex-girl who called,
Like,
and he was
who's
just
this?
fucking, "Who's this?" What?
Oh my God, bro. Why is this man like this? That man said, who's this? Oh my
Hold on, one more time. I gotta get it.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who's this?
He sent light skinned niggas back like 18 years with that one.
I hate these niggas because this nigga is looking at the screen, watching him pick up the phone.
Right, like you watching yourself do this.
Hello? You know who this is. You called me and you watching me on screen. What are you talking about? Who is it?
Bro,
See, this
you
is
know
why-
you the first pick in the draft. You know the Bears have drafted you. You know who's calling, but it's not even that. It's whoever was in the Bears organization. That's who's it.
Who is this?
Fucking, you knew it was Caleb.
And you
Dumbass.
know goddamn well that you knew these niggas was calling you. You know damn well what a Chicago area code look like. Man, you
Right.
been out there. You know this nigga done called you 7 times already.
Then
Talking about who is this? You got this nigga number saved. Talking about who is it? I know you have his number saved.
look,
You talking about
man,
who is this? Get out. Get out
when I
right
tell
now.
you, Caleb is my new favorite. Then he got the bear claw.
He got the bear claw is the
Where's
most.
the picture? Hold on, I gotta find the picture, dog. Hold on, I'm gonna
Chicago,
find it.
mark that immediately.
I got it. I just trying to let me see if I can. Let's see here.
You officially need silhouettes with Caleb Williams with bear claw on t-shirts and on jerseys. Do it. Telling you, y'all gonna sell out.
You gonna sell out?
I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna sell out, and then you gotta have either a thought bubble or you gotta just have him like saying it, like right here next to him. It's gonna say the Bears.
I need. Don't I got that on? I got that.
I'm trying to tell you, like y'all would literally take the brand of the Bears through the roof. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it. I'll clip it up and put it on the TikTok. But
Oh my goodness, y'all are gonna have him. I'm
Look.
telling you, had a silhouette with him standing here with the bear claw, and then just have the Bears.
I'm gonna substitute the orange for pink on the uniforms, nigga. It's gonna be crazy. They look.
See,
Okay.
and this is the reason why I'm upset that they don't do the breast cancer awareness anymore, because that would be amazing.
He would go nuts in that game just because.
I'm trying to tell you. That would be the perfect game. I promise you. I promise you. The fact of him market what? Him
Crazy.
coming out in the pink ribbon, okay? Day before the game, I promise you, hands down.
Yep.
Oh.
That's the NFL stuff. We wanted to touch on that real quick. We wanted to get on this last week, but we didn't have time because it was the draft. Give me your thoughts on this transfer portal stuff that's going on in college football right now, and then we'll get to the Colorado stuff.
And then I was gonna say it depends on what you're talking about. Because I ain't
Okay,
gonna lie.
well then we'll just stick with Colorado for right now.
I mean, hey, shoot. Sometimes, at least this is the thing, right? At least he told you to hit the portal. At least he told you to hit the portal because he could have cut you. honestly.
Mhm.
Right? Could just told your ass to go the fuck home. You feel me? But at least he told you to hit the portal, nigga. You feel me? So, hey, you feel me? And you landed in another school, so it's not like you was like super weak to the point where you feel me, you wasn't gonna like land in another school. You landed in another school, so you good. You feel me? I think the transfer portal ultimately, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it helps some people to a certain extent, but at the same time, I think it's for a lot of weak niggas to go find teams that they really can start for. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you should be limited to how many times you can hit the portal.
I think so.
In a year, not total, just in a year. I think you should be able to hit the portal once, but once you get to your destination, you have a 4-month freeze on before you can transfer again.
DJ Micah B was popping, big dog.
Be in the building.
Yeah, honestly, I think it should be within your whole college career. You can only transfer like what? Shit, I think it should be twice.
You can transfer twice in 1 year. You can transfer twice.
You feel me? Shoot, like that's it, man. Because y'all be jumping shit right after a fucking year, bro. Like that's
agree.
Crazy.
If the coach, if something happens with the coach, 100%, I agree with that. But what I don't like is that there are kids just leaving to be leaving.
Just to leave.
That's what I don't like, because I feel like once you commit, you committed. Now, if the coach gets fired or something like that, totally understand that. You didn't sign up to this school to play for this team only. You came here to sign up. You signed up to play for that coach. So if that coach leaves, cool. Totally understand that. You got time to hit the portal or decide if you want to stay. Cool. Get that.
Most definitely.
But kids just wanting to leave because they feel like their playing time isn't what they think it should be, get in the gym.
I was gonna say, get in the gym, get on the field. Shit.
Get in the gym, get better. Don't go to a softer situation. Like, that's not how that works.
Get in the gym, get on the field. That's the best thing I can. You feel me? I can prescribe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get better, shit. Because at the end of the day, and that's the reason why I said I think it's just an out, a quick and easy out for some weak niggas. I'm not gonna say all, because I said I think it does benefit some people for sure, right? Yeah. But for a lot of y'all,
to avoid competition, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, like a lot of y'all just suck, bro. Y'all just scared to compete. Like, and you feel like because you're better, slightly better, or you're slightly worse than the best competition, but better than the worst competition, you're gonna go to worst competition because that way you can ball out and stuff. Like, nah, you should be able to, if you're a true competitor, you're a true star, you should be able to compete at the top level with all the top guys.
Right. And what I don't like, another layer to this, is it seems like the sights are still on Coach Prime at Colorado and what they're doing over there. What's his name? Cormani McClain.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that? Do you know about what happened? Why he left?
Well, I mean, he's sitting here talking about some coach never seen him and never made him feel like he was part of the team, and he was talking about, I didn't want to be part of the cliques and all the glit and glamour, and I want to be a part of a team that can develop me and blah blah blah, all this shit like that. And it's like, aren't you the same nigga who didn't have the grades to even play?
Oh, see, now here we go. So let's get to it. Now I can't say how true this is. This is the information that I got from sources close to the situation. Mr. McClain couldn't stay off the weed. And if you know
I was gonna bring that up too, because I'm rolling the blunt right now. You feel me? But I'm not in school, nor do I play for Coach Prime. So
and if you know Coach Prime, he doesn't play that. And Cormani McClain was suspended several times from the team because of it, not showing up to meetings, academic issues. There were a lot of things that he did not mention on why he was not on the field and why he left. Not to mention, he got in the game when Travis Hunter got hurt.
There you go, Michael B.
when Travis Hunter got hurt, Cormani got in the game, and
Sure
his
did.
ass was getting cooked for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting cooked. So you can have a personal issue with Dion and all that, and I'm not saying what he's saying isn't true, because I don't know 100% if it is or if it is not. But I also know that you kind of excluded some of the other things that were going on as well.
Well, I can say it's not true. Shit, what the fuck? I've been in these situations. I really don't care what you got to say. If you're gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, I'm not trying to be part of the cliques," and I felt like he really didn't see me, and I felt like he really didn't make me part of the team. Well, nigga,
That's not his job. That's the player's job.
Exactly. Like, and this is the thing about college football. People that a lot of people don't fucking realize. They're training you for the NFL. They're training you for a fucking job, right? Meetings, weights, all of that shit in the fucking morning, 6 a.m. Then you got to go to the caf to eat. Then you got to go straight to fucking class, right? Then you might have meetings again after that. Then you might have another meeting again after that. Then you got to go back to class. Then you got study hall. Then you got practice. Then you got night study hall. Then you got night meetings. All that shit in one fucking day, only to wake up again and do it the next fucking day by 5:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Like, that shit's not for every fucking body, bro. So if you feel like you can't do that, then you should probably bow out. So him not going to meetings, him not going to study hall, him not going to class, all of that shit add up. Him sitting out there in fucking Colorado where cannabis is legal, out there at the fucking cannabis clubs and shit like that, because you're of age now, right? Going out there smoking weed and just chilling and shit like that. That's not Dion's fault, bro. That's your fault.
And like I said, coach can't see you if you don't make yourself visible. You gotta make yourself visible to the coach. And you do that by showing up to practice. You do that by showing out in practice. You do, like, in the weight room. You get it when other players and other coaches are asking or telling coach, like, yo, go, what number did Cormani wear? 2? 1? What number you were? 1?
I think it was 2.
Like, nah, like 2's out. He balling. Because I know, no, did he wear 2? Because I know Shador wore 2.
Oh, no, Shador, no. Yeah, Shador did wear 2. I think he was, did he wear 1? No, because whatchamacallit wore 1.
Trav wore 1. No, Trav wore 12.
Yeah, no,
I don't
Xavier
know.
wore 1.
Maybe he wore 1. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I can't remember what number he wore. But I was like, let your name, let your play speak to him, and he'll come to you easily. I'm telling you that right now. If you were supposed to be the number 1 defensive prospect coming out of high school, then you have to do something to show it. You can't live off reputation, bro. You got to play.
And one thing my coach told me, and this was my high school coach, not even a college coach or anything, my high school coach told me this shit. He said, and verbatim, I quote, "You don't want your coach to see you in a negative light. You want your coach to see you for sure, most definitely, but you don't want him to see you in a negative light." And that's all Coach Dion was seeing you in, bro. Speaking directly, you feel me? I don't know if you're watching this. I don't know if you can access to this. We had a band follower shit. But
let me tell you, if you ever had this, I know you're a football player. You football play like when you play the high levels too. My head coach told me when I was in college, because he was on my ass for like 3-4 days, on my ass. And I'm like, dog, all right, whatever. And one day I was like, why? No, you on my ass. And he was like, that's not why you should be worried. The day I stop is the day you should worry.
Factual. And if your coach has never told you that, he's not a good coach. If you've never heard those fucking words, I'm sorry you didn't come from a good coaching program. Because my coach told me verbatim, just like Mel's coach did, hey, the day I stop yelling at you, the day I stop coaching you, is the day you should be fucking scared. You should have, I'm telling you, you should be shaking your goddamn boots. Every single day, if I'm yelling at you, every single day, if I'm trying to coach you, every single day, if I'm trying to bring you up, that means I care. The day I stop caring is the day I stop coaching you. When you come up to me, you ask me for something, and I don't even look at you, I don't even say nothing your way, that's the moment you should be fucking terrified.
Yeah. So at some point, Dion stopped caring about you because you didn't care about yourself. That's what happened.
That's simple.
When you got suspended for smoking weed and the academic stuff and this thing and that thing, he gave up. And for Coach Prime to give up on you, bruh, this is why you entered the transfer portal and you still haven't been picked up by a school.
Nah, he got picked up. It's just a smaller school.
No, he has to walk on to UFC or to UCF or wherever the fuck he's going.
Yeah, no, he walked on for sure. But that's the thing. It's like, it's the thing. It's like it's one thing to be outside, and I get it. You're in Colorado. It's legal. All the shit like that. I understand. As a fucking cannabis user myself, I definitely understand. But at the same fucking time, why would you jeopardize that for an opportunity that you can have NIL, right? You can be potentially in rotation, right? Now you're getting draft looks, you're a draft prospect, right? But when you pair that with the smoking weed and to get suspended and being on probation for smoking weed, and on top of that, not going to class, like that's one thing that I know Dion doesn't rock with. Like if you smoking weed, you're already on his shit list. But if you're not going to class, my guy, what the fuck are you doing?
Didn't we have this conversation about Cam a couple weeks ago about what someone can do for you? Like, let's just say the next couple years you ball out. You're not good, you're not great, but you're decent, and you enter the draft. Who you think they're gonna call first? They're not gonna call your current coach. No, they're gonna call Dion. They're gonna get Dion on the phone. I gotta talk to him about Cromartie. I want to see what kind of kid Cromartie is.
Now, what kind of kid he is, right? Because that's exactly what happened with Spencer Rattler, right? That's the reason why a lot of execs said that he fell so far, right? Because a lot of people watched the Netflix show QB1. They seen him on there, how he was acting on there, right? How sporadic he was, right? And how a lot of that changed, and how a lot of that, or not changed, how a lot of that transpired and carried on into his college career, right? There are some execs saying that, oh no, he's a lot better, he's a lot more coachable, but that's to be seen. We don't know that, right? Nobody. So I mean, it's just interesting to see like how people try to spin these narratives, and he's trying to control the narrative, and it's just like, bro, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't handle your business the way you were supposed to fucking handle it. And it's just that simple. Like at the end of the day, you got to take accountability for the shit that you fucked up on.
Yeah. Well, he comes. If I didn't know too much about Cromartie McClain, I started following him when his name popped up. And my brother is a big Miami Hurricane fan, and he had committed to go to Miami before he ended up going to Colorado. But Prime wasn't the coach at Colorado when he initially gave his intent to go to Miami.
This is true.
And how he handled that situation was fucked up as well. He never told Miami that he was going on a visit to Colorado.
Nope, he just left.
He just bounced. And what made it worse is that the Miami recruits went to his hometown to talk to him, and he told them that he was. I forgot the story he gave them, but they came to see him, and he wasn't in town. And they said, "Nah, he actually is in Boulder, talking with Coach Prime." Like, no one has a problem if you want to change your mind. The problem comes when you don't communicate.
I was going to say, be a man and stand on it.
That's it. Just communicate. And he's done a lot of immature things as a player. And this is why I said this NIL stuff and a lot of the things that are happening currently in college football, even though I still love college football, you're allowing 18 and 19-year-old kids to make grown people decisions, and they're not mature enough to make those.
I just feel like you shouldn't be giving him this type of money like that.
No, you should not.
You feel me? Because even in the NBA, you still have NBA players, grown-ass NBA players who have their mothers, who have their fathers, who have their older siblings as their financial advisors. Like, you're giving these kids millions of dollars in NIL without really any
guidance.
Like no guidance at all. Like there's no financial advisors. There's literally 21, 22, 23-year-olds pulling up in fucking Lamborghinis, bro.
Yeah. And in most cases, not all, most cases, you're talking about kids that come from humble beginnings. They've never seen that type of money. They don't even know what to do with that type of money.
Exactly.
And like you're just setting them up, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not saying that all, but I'm just saying the risk is higher that you're setting them up for failure than success.
Yeah, honestly, because now you have kids that are worried about just money than playing the game. And now that they can get access to the money, they realize that they can just play college football, be really good, and I can get $1 million fucking dollars from NIL, buy me a nice car, probably start a brand or start a business, whatever the case may be, and I don't have to play football, right? Which I get it. I can understand how that's a solid business venture, but at the end of the day, like, you're wondering why, people are wondering why vehicular accidents are so fucking present right now, right? It's because you have a lot of these young kids in these fast ass cars that
they're driving cars that they just probably just got a license. You can't you can't handle a car with a V12 engine.
Come on, bro. But that's what they're driving though.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I can't handle a car with a V12 engine because I've never driven a car with a V12 engine.
I've driven a car with the V12 engine, bro. That shit is difficult. Like it's hard.
I ride motorcycles. I don't go over a 1,000. Like I just don't. It's too much bike. It's too fast. It's too much power going through. I'm not doing it. Like I stopped at a 1,000. I got on a Hayabusa one time. I said, nah, nope. I'm good.
My mom is the same way. She rides Harleys. She doesn't know. She knows, right? Like if you know, you know. And there's a lot of the reason why I'm talking about this, right, is because you see a lot of these guys, a lot of these young kids out here, right, with millions of dollars, right? And I get it, right? I want to see kids, right, these young kids get paid for their efforts in college, especially because we know how the NCAA has been benefiting from them for years, right? I get it. I definitely understand. I just feel like, for one, there should be a cap. And two, there should at least be some way, shape, or form of some type of financial advisor. Like when you get your scholarship for school, they don't just fucking throw you $60,000, $70,000 fucking $1,000. They deviated in where it needs to be going. Okay, well, this is for your room and board. This is for your meal plan. This is for your books. This is for your tuition. This is for this. This is for that. Like, it should be. Can we get something like that, bro? Like, don't just be throwing niggas $125,000 and then be surprised back with a Lambo.
The way I would do the NIL money, and it's kind of almost like, I don't know if you heard this, is how Reebok did Allen Iverson's deal.
Yeah.
Where they held money back until he turned 45.
Smart.
I would do that with the NIL deal. I would be like, cool, this is the money we're going to give you, but we're only going to give you 5% of it now. The rest you can't get until you're 25 years old.
Yep. Till you're 25.
And
but that's the thing. We'll set it up in an account to where, in an expense account to where now you're gaining interest, right?
Yeah, you'll gain interest from the time that we give it to you.
We're going to teach you about business while we're teaching you about football, while we're teaching you how to be a grown-ass man. We're going to teach you how to manage your money. We're going to teach you how to start a business. We're going to teach you how to own and manage a fucking business expense account. Now you actually have the tools that you need to operate in this real fucking world, instead of motherfuckers throwing you $1 million and be like, oh, well, there you go. Have fun. Like, hell no. We're going to teach you how to be a man along with teaching you how to manage your money, and along with teaching you how to use your finances to work for you.
And with that, and the way I would think, I would also have it with you signing that and I get it depending on what the NIL deal is, but if you signed an NIL deal to play at Alabama or with Alabama, if you leave Alabama, that NIL money is no longer valid.
Yeah.
Like there should be a contract that states, okay, this is a 1-year NIL deal for you to play at Alabama, at Michigan, Texas, whatever it may be. Should you leave before the year is up, you forfeit that money.
Yep. You forfeit that money. Now, so if you hit the transfer portal and I want to go to TCU, I want to go to LSU. Oh, well, okay. Well, that NIL money doesn't follow you because it's tied to the school.
Exactly.
Right? So that brand came through the school, because a lot of people are going to argue, oh, well, it's the brand's money, blah, blah, blah. But the way we're talking about it is the brand has to now come through the school to provide some sort of financial report or financial advisory or financial account for that student in order to provide that student with the NIL money, right? Yep. So if they then leave, then that money gets frozen out, that money gets canceled out. That money doesn't follow them because it came through the brand, through the school. So they would have to get another NIL brand or another brand through another school when you leave. That's basically what we're saying.
Yep.
Well, if that brand wants to follow them, from Alabama to say LSU, it can do that, but they would have to start another contract with the LSU and do that and so forth and so on. That's basically what we're saying.
Yep. So we were on air last Friday when the second round was kicking off. We weren't on the air for third round on Saturday. Give me some people that you were looking for, where they went, how you feel about it. Give me your day 2 and day 3 reactions.
Well, I mean, of course I wanted Jordan Travis. Everybody knows that. I was very vocal about that from the start. He ended up going to the Jets, which is fucking crazy because now he gets to sit behind Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I was upset about that as well.
Great for me. But it was interesting to me, just to talk about a few of the Raiders picks. We were talking about him behind scene or behind the off air. Trey Taylor and Dylan Laub, or I'm gonna call him Dylan Lube because he gonna slide through the hole.
I like that. I didn't know too much about it. My cousin sent me. He was like, "Yo, what is this? The Raiders, this, that, and the third." And I was like, "Well, let me see." So I went to YouTube, plugged up his highlights. I like him. Like him a lot. Reminds me a lot of CMC, not just because he's white, but just because his style of play. His style of play is he's an all-around back. He can run between the tackles. He can hit the outside corners. He can catch the ball. He's very good out of the backfield catching the ball.
Definitely.
And he looks faster on tape than the 4.5 says he runs on paper. Because I watched, you watch him break off runs, no one's catching it.
Yeah, no. You can tell he has some type of track background or something because he has really great form, really solid stride, really strong.
Great vision and balance.
Yeah, great vision, great vision, great balance, really low center of gravity, strong, low center of gravity. So breaks a lot of tackles, really hard to bring it down. I like this. I really like this pick. Trey Taylor. He's another pick, like I said earlier. I was kind of confused about him as well, but I like Mel, pulled up his highlights, did a little bit of research. He's actually Ed Reed's nephew.
Did not know that.
Yeah, see, I found that out a few days after the draft was over, and after looking at some tape, Mans is, I'm not gonna lie to you, that this is a sneaky good pick. Really athletic, really strong at the point of attack. Great eyes, and is a turnover machine. Like, he has a nose for the ball. I don't know. Like,
you're gonna be Ed Reed nephew. I mean,
you got to be, right? I don't know if it's just because of the school that he went to that he fell so low, but like, he's really good. We got some solid DBs. DeCamerion Richardson, MJ Devonshire, also really good players. Kind of solidified that the O line. I think another sneaky good pick that a lot of people are missing is Tommy Eichenberg. I always have a time saying his name, but he's a really solid linebacker in the middle. Really can run good in space, really solid coverage. Straight thumper is going to always initiate contact. So I think that with the development of that, I think that's going to be really solid for the Raiders going forward. But in the later rounds, I was actually surprised that what's his name? Case. I was actually surprised that Case Silver, nigga, he went to fucking to Houston.
Yeah. Well, there was two guys. Well, one I didn't really expect anything too much of, but the fact that he got drafted was pretty cool, and the team that he went to was even cooler. And that was T.O. son. Ended up going to the 49ers.
Oh yeah. That shit was actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that.
Yeah, so that was a dope. I liked it a lot. Brendan Rice going in the 6th round was surprising to me. I thought Brendan Rice would have went higher. I was kind of low key. I was kind of hoping he did slide to the Raiders, but the Raiders never picked him up. But
never. I don't understand that, but it's okay.
But he's going to. That's another weapon for San Diego. I like it. I just like Brendan Rice. I like the pedigree. I like what he showed at college and stuff like that. Like, I think he's a solid wide receiver with the potential to be even better than that.
It's smart keeping him local too, because he went to school out there in LA. He's naturally from out there, normally in LA like that. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's really smart keeping him local, so now he doesn't have to really stress about finding a job or finding this or finding that or finding a house to live. He can literally just stay where he's at and just go to practice.
And then, didn't the Jets took that big motherfucker from Wisconsin? Where did he go? He went to the Jets, right?
Yep. I'm mad because the Jets had a good draft this year.
Dog, he was another one. I wanted the Raiders to get him. I was like, yo, like 6'3", 245, run a 4.3. Oh no, give me that. And he's young. He's only like 20 years old. So
I think I'm just mad that
we didn't get a quarterback. That's my biggest thing. We didn't get a quarterback.
That's really it, bro. Like, I know I'm off camera right now. I'm trying to finish some things up right now in the background, but that's the really only thing that I'm really upset about, bro. Like, I get it, and I might have to just sit back and be like, hey, let my boy Gardner plant. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with something clean. You know what I'm saying for the season. I'm gonna have something.
No, it's gonna be lifetime. David Carr got this.
No way.
Yeah, they said Connell's the starter.
Really?
Yeah.
They gonna go with Brucey?
Yes, sir. I guess they have to. He wasn't bad last year. I just think he started off with a dummy calling his plays in Josh McDaniels. So I can't really fault him for all of that stuff because Josh McDaniels is an idiot. So
and started off sitting behind somebody who he shouldn't have been sitting behind. But that's another story for another time. Okay, so if all right, let me put this back on real quick. If this is stressing me out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't slept like that since the draft. If these niggas tell me that Brucey, aka Italian Derek Carr, is starting, okay, I need him to get in the gym. Okay, I need that deep ball to be. I don't know. You might have to start. You feel me? Take it back to the olden days. Get that forearm right. But I don't know what you got to do.
You got to roll the invisible dice, nigga. You got to roll the invisible dice.
You know what I'm saying? Something. Choke the shit. I don't know. But you got to get that deep ball on point, big dog. Okay? I need you to throw your shoulder into it, throw your back into it. I don't give a damn what it is. You can put your left ass cheek into it, but I need stuff. Get the ball downfield. Okay?
Get it to fucking Devontae. Just get the ball to Devontae.
Period. Get it into his hands. It will be good. Number 2. Okay? And there's only going to be 2 things.
Well, no. You know what? I do stand corrected because I totally forgot about this. This was a sneaky good one, too. They did sign Michael Gallup. That's
very true. I'm actually very excited about that. But number 2, okay? I got you with the speed training. Here's what you do, okay? Hey, give me that. Give me that band right there. Give me that band right there. Hold on. I'm talking to my daughter. Yeah, hold on right there. Yep, that blue one. Rep. Give me that. Nope, the blue band right there. The big ass rubber band. Yep, that right. Thank you. You get one of these, right? All right, get one of these Jones right here. Okay, see that?
Nice little rubber band. We're gonna get to the free agent stuff. Odell went to the fucking Dolphins.
That's crazy. Y'all gonna put Odell in Miami?
That's ignorant.
Like, are we serious? Ignorant. We can get to that in a second. But
yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second.
You get you one of these, right? Get you one of these nice little stretchable bands, you know what I'm saying? These resistible bands. You tie it around your waist. You start doing high knees, speed resistant training. Okay. Then you do explosive squats. All right. Then you do explosive high knees. Right. I'm telling you, your speed is going to go through the roof. You're going to go from a 5.7 to at least a 5 flat. All right. But I need you to get a little bit more mobile, big dog. That's it. That's all. Develop that deep ball and nigga speed train. That's it. And you're going to be solid. Okay. But
yep. Okay.
I feel like the draft was actually pretty solid. Like I said, I like the event. I like the calls, the emotions, the reactions, the everything about it, man. I think they should just continue to do it. And the fact that they're putting it in different cities every single year, like that's the best part because you really get like that fan experience, right? Like the draft is coming to our city this year, and it's a whole 2-3 day event, and like I just think that's the dope part about it. Like you really get a fan experience. They bring up people from the city, from the championship, and everybody talking about Jamal Charles. Y'all better relax, bro.
Look,
Y'all better
I got into a whole thing about the Jamal Charles because I'm like, look, first of all, everybody,
relax.
how didn't you know he had a learning disorder? I'm not his father. It's not my job to know that.
Y'all better relax, bro.
I was like,
feel me?
he played for the Chiefs for how long and still couldn't say Chiefs?
It was him not being able to say the whole thing, but
You can't say Chief.
y'all knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. Y'all sent that nigga on stage, bro. Okay,
He went up there. Fuck that. Like, look, that shit was hilarious. I don't care what nobody say. If you can't laugh, man, look, life is too short not to laugh.
Look, it's funny because when I first I walked back into the room because I went to the kitchen real quick. I walked back and I'm like, bro, who the fuck is up there reading, bro? I turned around and I'm like, damn, I instantly felt bad because I seen it was Jamal Charles. I'm like, fuck, bro, why did I say that? But y'all gotta understand, when I heard it, I'm like, bro, whoever is reading right now is struggling, bro.
That was like, you know what it does? Like I said, it brings out all the other shit. Because did you ever see the Kevin Garnett when he was reading on the board? Oh my God, he couldn't say equivalent.
Wait, because I know 50 Cent came out and said that if Floyd is able to read a page of a Harry Potter book, but I feel like that challenge needs to be issued to a lot of other people, dog. Because
look, I think
don't
it does.
think you can do it.
I don't know. I would like to know who could pass that test.
A lot of these niggas either was drafted out of high school. A lot of these niggas didn't finish college. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When it comes to reading and shit, a lot of y'all
niggas just attended college.
y'all was just there, okay? Y'all was just there, just kind of floating and shit. But you really didn't pay attention. I'm not even gonna lie to you, brother, because man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
And this, like I said, and I was like, look, I was laughing with Jamal Charles.
I'm pretty sure he knew going up there. He knew that
there had to be something in his body was like, I'm gonna fuck this up.
He knew he was gonna fuck this up.
You know what they should have did? They should have helped him out. They should have put an earpiece in and like, yo, just repeat everything that I said.
I still don't even think it would have went off well. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because somebody back there would have been talking too fast. You know, they had to get a certain amount of time. He would have been jumbled up, and that's the thing, bro. You can't really like, you feel me? No, that's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they knew what they was doing, putting his ass up there. I think he even knew what he was doing, putting his ass up there, because they knew goddamn well them long ass motherfucking words just for the fuck him up.
They should not have put his ass up there. I swear to God. Let's see. All right, let's get to. I wanted to get to this anyway. My cousin brought it up. Odell signing with the Dolphins. I wanted to get this. I was going to get to the most attractive free agents that is still available, but Odell is now gone. So Odell signed a 1-year deal worth $3 million. Incentives can push it up to 8.5 to go to the Miami Dolphins. I like it. I still think their quarterback can't get none of these motherfuckers the ball, but
hey, Tua, same thing I just told AOC, man. You might want to take it back to the old school days, okay? All right. Get to rolling the proverbial dice. You know what I'm saying? Choking the proverbial chicken. You feel me? Get that arm strength a little up there. I don't know what you got to do, man, but hey, you feel me? You might want to, do some things to where that ball get down there a little further. That's all I'm saying.
Chase Claypool signed with the Bears, 1-year deal. I mean the Bills, not Bears, Bills. 1-year deal.
Wait, this nigga's not in the CFL yet?
Not yet. Well, look, you can't. A 6'5", 230-pound dude is always gonna find a job, and he can and run the way that he run.
He gonna be playing with me and semi-pro nigga if this nigga don't shut up.
Let's see who else we got going on here. I'm trying to see if there's any other free agent signings.
OBJ in Miami is wild. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Zeke going back to the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty interesting.
But he should have never left. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Mel. He should have never fucking left, bro. Y'all should have just kept him.
Yeah, like if anybody should have left, it was Tony Pollard. He should have left, and you should just kept Zeke, and then work the running game that way. Because like I said, I think Deuce Vaughn is going to be a big part of the offense this year.
I think he is too. I think he really is too. I think if he develops I think if they develop him right, he should be really solid.
Yeah, I like Deuce Vaughn a lot. I think he's gonna. I like him. I like his game.
I think that's why they brought Zeke back though, to kind of give Deuce Vaughn kind of little pointers and whatnot.
Right. Okay. So let's go. Let's run down a couple of the shit. Micah Hyde is free agent. Come to Vegas. Micah Hyde. This is my recruiting pitch. We need a safety.
Micah Hyde is still a free agent. Shit, I think Antoine Winfield Jr. is still a free agent right now. He hasn't signed yet.
Right now, we got. Hold on, Justin Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard, if you want to come on over to Vegas, brother, we here.
I'm saying is.
Who else? Steven Nelson. Yeah, you're all right. I like Steven Nelson. I don't want you here though. Michael Thomas. No. Michael Thomas. He'd be a great wide receiver 2-3 here. Stephon. No, I'll take Gilly. Gilly's a free agent.
He was supposed to come. He was supposed to come last year. I take Gilly, man. Stop playing.
I'll take Gilly. Jamal Adams. I'll take Jamal. Even though I move him to linebacker though, because he can't cover shit.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely Jamal Adams. If you ever step foot in Las Vegas, you're playing linebacker, and I don't want to hear no lip.
Right. David Bakhtiari is a free agent.
That's actually pretty fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, that's you need a left tackle.
Bro, what? That's crazy.
Like, that is
a vet with left tackle. That's a beast. Like, yeah, no, that's madness.
Yeah. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I'll take him. We need somebody to take the top of the defense. Hunter Renfrow should not be a free agent
at all.
That's a whole nother situation.
I fear for the league, for whoever picks that man up. And I promise you, if the Patriots do, I'm going to be upset.
No, I said what's going to happen. He's going to fucking go to the Rams, and Sean McVay is going to have these little white niggas flying across the field, running China routes and dig routes and drags and overs, and fuck the league up.
Oh my God! You gonna have all the white boys out there running all the Chinas in the digs, and Puka Nacua is gonna be out there going crazy, stretching the field with posts and shit. Yeah, and Sean McVay gonna go crazy. I know it's gonna happen. Yep, Mel just called it happen.
It's gonna go nuts. Cam Newton. I want Cam. I'd take Cam if I was one of these teams that don't have a fucking quarterback. That the fact that Cam is not in the league is stupid. But Cam also said the only team he would play for at this point in time would be Atlanta. So
I mean, I feel it. That's his home. Shit, I don't understand that.
Hunter Renfrow to the Ravens. I could see him that he needs that type of a receiver, because all the receivers that he got now are just speed guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he needs somebody who can move the chains and work the middle of the field.
Yep.
That's not a tight end.
Yeah, that's not a tight. That would be disgusting. Oh my God, Hunter in Baltimore. What? Damon Lamar with those quick outs. Oh my God.
Yeah, I would like that a lot. The fact that Justin Simmons and Xavier Howard and Micah Hyde are free agents are crazy.
Free agents, crazy, wild. I'm like, what is happening here? Because I believe a few of the Seahawks safeties is free agents right now too. Still, like, I think Quandre Diggs is still a free agent. DJ Reed, I think it's his name, something like that. He's still a free agent. Shit, it's still a slew full of free agent safeties, DBs out there. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, when free agent pop off in this summer, shit, man, it's gonna be some niggas going to places.
Yeah, there should be definitely, like, there's no reason why Micah Hyde it should still be not on the team right now.
Yeah, no, that's absolute madness. The fact that Justin Simmons hasn't signed yet is absolute madness. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Right. So yeah, and it's it's weird, but we're gonna see how things shake up in the next couple of weeks with training camp and all that stuff. I'm curious to see what happens with a lot of these guys. I'm the scuttlebutt that Justin Fields may be returning kicks with the new kickoff rules and all that stuff.
Hey.
Crazy.
Hey, house one kick, I would never shut up. I promise you, I'm never going to be quiet if this nigga houses even one kick. I'm never going to be quiet. I don't care.
I mean, he's athletic. I mean, he can do it.
I know he can, and that's the reason why I'm never gonna be quiet, because I'm like, y'all let a fucking quarterback house a goddamn kick on y'all. Nah,
I mean, you gotta think he runs what, like he run like a 4.4. He's 6'3", 230.
Yeah. No, I promise you about that nigga back there, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I want to see how this looks as well, because I think it can be very electric in the return game.
Yeah. Especially with the new return rules. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I want to see what they draw up for this, because the offensive coordinator in me loves this.
Oh yeah, no, we should return every kick,
because I'm trapping shit. I'm doing all types of craziness. It's gonna be ignorant if I get to line that up.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah. It's like the amount, like the counters you can see. People don't understand, like, the shit that you can do now is nuts. And the way that they do it is you gotta return it if it lands in a certain area.
Yeah.
So anything from like the 20-yard line into the end zone, you have to return it.
Yep.
There is no downs. Like, you have to return it.
Down in that. It's not down and I'm gonna get it back at the 25. Nah. You gotta take that out.
Yeah. So it's like, bet I'm gonna have two guys back there. Like, we're gonna get very creative out here.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be so disgusting. Oh my god. The
counters you could run, the combo blocks that you could run.
Literally.
Like,
somebody
you got two lines.
That's what it is.
Yeah, because it's like it's two lines and nobody can move until the returner touches the ball.
Literally.
So the way I would do it, because they was like, you can't have a running start. I was like, but my second line is 10 yards away, so they're gonna get their 10 yards. So I'd make the first line pull out, let the second line shoot in, and then we sweeping right all the way. Everybody.
Build that wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so much shit that you can do with that. So much shit.
Literally. And like, I'm testing the waters. Somebody's getting triple teamed. I don't even care. Let three niggas go. Somebody's getting triple teamed, and we just follow these three niggas down this hole right here.
So this is nothing. I'm literally running. Like, this is basically the Wildcat offense at this point.
Oh, no, for sure. It gives you so much free reign. It's crazy.
Because the way you can seal an edge with this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Literally.
Because I looked at how it's going to be set up, and I'm sitting there like, oh, you can do this, you can do that. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. Like, if you got to kick the ball off to me with a 3-point lead, and it's under 2 minutes, you might as well get your offense ready, nigga, because we're taking this shit to the crib.
Yeah, no, we're taking this back to the crib for sure. Like, it's I'm telling you, that wall that I build is gonna be insane every single time.
It's gonna be crazy.
Niggas is gonna turn around and there's gonna be a body right there. You're like, what the
look, y'all niggas, y'all was trying to prevent CTE, motherfucker. No, you will not.
Yeah, no. Because everybody's getting hit, and they just gonna see this little motherfucker running behind all these big niggas on the side.
Because I'm putting all big boys on there. The only fast dude that's out there will be the returner. Everybody else is a big dude.
Massive. I need all my linebackers. Where are linebackers at? Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
The big dudes. Everybody. Offensive linemen, tight ends, all them niggas is there.
You look at this motherfucking wall. Anybody who turn around, eliminate them. Y'all is just gonna hear small footsteps running right behind you. That's fine.
That's it.
Don't even look behind you. You just know he's a wall straight down to the end zone, and it's just gonna be nigga 3 yards of space between the sideline and the net, the person's back, and just run in between that. Just run in between the line. You good?
Yep.
That's
They're
fine,
gonna
you good.
the first kickoff. They're gonna come out. They're gonna be like, he got all his offensive linemen. Where he get a fullback from?
Yeah.
He got tight ends. I'm having bodies out there.
Yeah. Does this nigga have a strong safety out there? Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
My whole pitch was like, if you are under 230, you cannot be on kickoff return.
You cannot be on my kickoff return if you're not 225, at least 225. Okay.
It's all big deal.
Where am I doing that? I need my DN. Yep. Come on, you all 680. Yep. Come on.
Yep. This is all big dudes. I'm not playing with nobody.
Yeah, no. Just get out here, run to this spot right here, turn around and set a screen.
Yep. Unless you kick that shit out the back of the end zone.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, every time it's going to the crib. It's going to the crib. Don't play with me.
What else?
Fucking helmets that these niggas got. The freaking tampon shit that they got these niggas putting
the fucking what they call the gladiator helmet?
Yeah. Like,
it's stupid.
The fuck are y'all doing?
Look, man.
What are y'all doing?
If football is football, I don't like, you can't take the violence out of football. You just can't. The more you try to take the violence out, you're hurting the product, in my opinion. And it could be I grew up in a time where they didn't give two shits about CTE and all that other shit. They didn't care about it. So I just like, football is a violent sport. It is what it is. So there's going to be injuries. There's going to be some bullshit. They love to talk about the people that, that didn't escape the game without injuries and, some type of health issue. And I was like, and I get it. Those people need to be, whether it's compensated, highlighted, whatever it may be. But there's way more people that didn't suffer anything, and they're completely healthy and chilling and on TV and have their families and doing all types of shit. But they don't talk about them. Like, I don't get it.
Well, because we know how violent the game of football is, and even when you look at them, like, and it's the thing, like, just like what you said, right? They don't talk about these guys that sit on TV or that coach, right? Like Deion only got like 2 toes, bro. You feel me? Like, niggas never say that, but because of the stuff that he's had to deal with in football, the nigga got like 2 toes. My nigga barely got a foot. You feel me? Like, he's dealing with that. Shannon has to get a fucking hip replacement every goddamn 2 weeks. You feel me? Like, these guys that deal with so much stuff that on a daily basis that they get treatment for, but nobody brings it up because they're so focused on, oh, well, this guy died from CTE and that guy did this and this guy did that. And it's like, yeah, I know we get that. But at the same time, like, y'all can't ignore the medical marvels that are walking this earth because of modern medicine. Like, these niggas played the same game that they did, but they're still here. We give them their flowers while they're still here.
Right. And it's like, it's not all bad. And it's just what, like, they don't talk about, there are more boxers that are fucked up after their career than football players.
Man, I know football players that made it to the 90s. The 100s.
Yeah, it's like, they don't talk about that. There are soccer players that are effed up.
Yeah,
they don't talk about that.
They don't talk, especially when you look at as far as the number of knee injuries go. Soccer, football out of the water by miles.
The ACLs and the MCL tears and blow that soccer players go through, and that's and with them, it starts early with them. They start as kids. You ever seen a 9-year-old with staples in their damn knee because they tore their ACL at 9?
9, playing soccer, right?
Like, I get the concerns, but they kind of like over romanticize football as being this demonic sport and how dangerous it is and da 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 da. And I get it. Antonio Brown don't help because he a crazy person.
CT ESPN for sure.
But everybody's not Antonio Brown.
Yeah, everybody's not. I was just reading about CTE and all the stuff like that last night, and it's just crazy that, like, this is we wear helmets for a reason. Like, y'all at the end of the day, y'all aren't gonna stop brain from quote unquote moving around in somebody's head after a collision. That's just not going to happen.
It's not a natural thing. The same way throwing a baseball is not a natural motion.
Natural motion.
It's not. Your arm isn't supposed to throw the way that they're throwing.
Yeah.
That's why Tommy John, sir. That's why their elbows go out. That's why they have their shoulders go out. Like all of that shit, because it's unnatural. You're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do it. That's not how you're supposed. That's the reason why when a lot of people sit up here and they say, "Oh, well, if he plays quarterback, why can't he be a pitcher?" Because it's not the same throwing motion at all.
Totally different motions.
It's a completely different motion. Just because he can throw a fucking baseball, that doesn't mean he can throw a football. Just because he can throw a football, doesn't mean he can throw a baseball.
That's why it's crazy to watch Bo Jackson and John Elway and Deion Sanders and go look at Jameis and fucking what's Mini-Me? Tyler Murray. Like when you watch these niggas, like how do you go from throwing a football to a baseball?
To a baseball.
I can't do it. Like I can't do it. Like if I've been throwing a football as long as I can't even throw a tennis ball. I can't even throw a small football.
Shit, the way my shoulders is now, I can't throw shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a solid 15, 20 feet for you though. That's about it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right. Like destroying, but see, what happened to destroying was it's because he doesn't know how to tackle. I think the focus should be. I don't think it's the equipment, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's not the equipment.
I think it's the coaching of how to play the game now.
Yep. I've been saying that for the longest. Go back to teaching the basics. All this fucking fancy bullshit that you fucking doing this shit. All this fancy footwork. And look at my feet. Look at the footwork that I can do. And oh my God, I can twist my hips. And bruh, none of that shit has helped me be a better football player.
No, I was telling my girls, because all they want to do is like, oh, well, we want to scrimmage. I was like, you can't play football if you don't know the basics of football.
Thank you.
So all you're going to do is hurt yourself. So getting back to where to tackle, how to tackle, where to put your head, where not to put your head.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of these things have to
point
be
of attack. It's the reason my coach used to emphasize point of attack. Okay, yes. All of that technique stuff has to be emphasized, right? Where, just like Mel said, where, how to hit, right? Where to put your head, right? What side to put your head. Right, whether to go towards the legs or whether to wrap up around up top. Like this is how you need to know how to tackle. Right, going back to teach the basics. Devontae Adams said something really smart, like really dope a few years ago before he even got to the Raiders. Right, he said all these guys out there that do all of these weird ass receiver drills and all of this stupid fancy footwork bullshit and to stop and go with the cones and all the shit and
cones don't move, man.
Like he said, I don't fucking do all that shit. I go out there and I run actual routes that I run in the game. I'm not going to go out there and do the stop and go with the bicycle turn and the pivot. That's not helping me get better.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, a good cornerback, if you do that little bicycle shit, I'm
going to jam the fuck out you.
He's going to press you right into the fucking ground.
That's exactly what I tell people all the fucking time. Do all of that fancy shit that you want to, all of that stop and go and I'm gonna hear and no, I'm gonna take these two motherfuckers right here and put them right in your fucking chest and put you on the fucking sideline when you deserve.
Yeah, because it's dumb. And I'd say because this is why, matter of fact, Mooj, I'm gonna have to talk to you, because I want to start a wide receiver camp. I've been talking about this shit for 2 years, and I'm gonna have to put it into play, because what happens is I watch on YouTube, and not YouTube, on Instagram, there's a guy, a couple pages where they're teaching wide receivers how to run routes. And he's like, oh, well, if you hop this way and you do this, if you leave the ground as a wide receiver, you already fucked up.
I'm putting you on the ground. I'm telling you right now, if you leave your feet as a receiver, okay, and Mel knows this because he played receiver. He played both sides, but he knows this as a receiver. If you jump in or leave your fucking feet, I don't care if it's an instant, you will be on the ground. I'm going to put you on the fucking ground.
There is no release off man coverage that requires you to leave your feet.
Period.
And if I'm playing corner and I know that's what you're going to do, if I see you do it once or twice, that third time, just take all the dirt out of your face slowly and be like, you know what? I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that.
See Ladarius Sneed, Tyreek Hill in the AFC in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Last year. That's how you go. Promise
your
you.
most dangerous weapon as a wide receiver, aside from matter of fact, even more so than your hands,
quite literally,
is your feet.
Literally. What does shout out to my boy Ocho Cinco, man. Every single time, shout out to Chad Ocho Cinco because it comes back full circle. They don't love me for my hands and love me for my feet. He tell y'all that every time. Yeah. See, this is why Chad Ocho Cinco to go. I be trying to tell y'all though.
No, it did. Top 5 dead or alive. I don't care what nobody say.
Come on now. I be trying to tell y'all, okay? He said he didn't put y'all on game years ago.
Yeah.
Everything that y'all doing, thank Chad Johnson, because all y'all niggas running around with the grill mouth and shit and all. Thank Chad Johnson, bro. Y'all wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't for Chad Johnson, bro. Chad Ocho Cinco, nigga. I don't care. Give him all of his flowers. I'm giving his flowers while he's still here because you never know what can happen to somebody. And that was my favorite receiver growing up when I was a kid. And Chad Ocho Cinco was the reason why all you niggas are doing what y'all doing right now.
Yep. Your feet. I can't stress it enough. You cannot get better at playing football if you're not playing football. It's fucking stupid. You could put 1,000 cones on the ground. They don't move. They don't mimic the motions of a defensive back. They don't mimic the motion of a linebacker dropping into coverage. It's not a safety. In order for you to get better, you play football. You want to get better at playing wide receiver? When your season is over in high school, go play flag football.
Thank you. Go play flag football.
Go play flag football. You want to be a better wide receiver when your season's over? Go play flag football.
Go play flag.
Don't sit in someone's backyard with 18 cones up, running around cones like a dummy. Go play football. It's stupid. It's dumb. Go play football. Right. You are going to work your feet the best you have ever worked your feet when you are in live action when the bullets are flying.
Like, y'all got to understand, when you're actually in the motion of repping it, not just doing all of that, because this is the thing. This is the reason why a lot of y'all don't get off the line, right? When y'all sit up there and y'all do all that bullshit ass stop and go cone work drill, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna hit the field, but you're not doing anything. You're just doing fucking cone work and running stupid ass fucking routes. Like, y'all are training your body to do that during the game instead of going out there with a fucking person, a DB, a corner, or somebody else, right, and having them give you some way, shape, or form of a look, because it's more realistic to game environment. So now you have to work harder to get open, which is like a game. So now you're training your body to do what? Oh my God, that's crazy, right? How she works?
Like, when you playing, like, you want to learn how to get off press coverage, go find a D-back and be like, yo, we doing one-on-ones. That's how you learn how to.
You want to know how my little brother can get off press coverage so fucking well? It's because he has the best press coverage corner in his fucking backyard. That's all we do, right? I don't sit here and have this nigga run stupid ass fucking routes and the stop and go. No, nigga, line up, nigga, fade, slant. I know the routes are coming. I'm giving him the routes, fade, slant, post, right? Get open, okay? Because if you can get open on me, you can take all these other weak ass niggas because they're not gonna do shit that you haven't seen.
And so, that's how you learn. Like, you read body language. If he's shading you to the inside, you got to know what that means for him and what that means for you. If he's shading outside, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for him? If he square up, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for me? If the linebacker is sitting right there, what is that? You have to play games to do that.
Yeah, like that's how you get better, right? Boom. If I got a corner outside shade, but I know the linebacker sitting right here, bet. And I know I got a skinny post. I'm gonna have him jumping a little bit outside, so jump off his spot a little bit, so I don't have to go more inside to where that linebacker is gonna touch me at. Now I can make the post super skinny to where the safety's not gonna get there, and I'm gonna be in that right perfect little window to where nobody's gonna touch me. Boom, touchdown. Right? That's how you can learn the angles and get better at the game of football. When I tore my knee, all I did was fucking watch football. And then when I got better, I hit the field and just played football. No fancy footwork, none of that shit. I lifted and I went and played football. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Like cone drill, like yes, exactly. It doesn't teach your body how to react to somebody. That's what having a person is there. Like, how am I supposed to teach you how to stack after you make that move on that cone like a dummy?
Yeah.
You do realize you have to stack the cornerback now, right?
Nah,
what
if you stack the cones, bro? That's the.
What if you do that move and the corner doesn't move? Now what? What's your next plan?
Look, nephew, nephew own it. Come on now.
Yeah,
he own it. He own it. Look, he just said it. How are you gonna teach somebody how to stack somebody without tripping feet? You can't do that with cones.
You can't do it with
cones.
cones.
No cones.
Like, there's so many things that, especially, and even with cornerbacks, like the things that you have to see as a cornerback. If there's no wide receiver in front of you, there isn't enough cone drills you can do to make you react to a wide. Because one, you're reacting to the wide receiver's speed.
Exactly.
And his size. Because if he's fast, you got to understand, you got to get to all of your other things faster than he does.
Mm-hmm.
If he's
I got to
taller
get to that
than
spot
you,
faster than he does now.
yeah, like if he's taller than you, you gotta play you play a different way. Like there's so many factors that come into it that a cone does not represent. And I'm not saying that the cones aren't useful. What I'm saying is that should not be your go-to if you're trying to get better.
Shouldn't be your end all be all. We get it that the cones are helpful. We're not saying they aren't, but it shouldn't be the pure thing that you're relying on to get better at the game of football. Like, y'all should be outside doing one-on-ones a lot. A lot. Like, not just 7-on-7s, one-on-ones a lot, bro. Like, one-on-ones, it's mainly for DBs and receivers to it's a release battle. Like, of course, we know that there's no safety, there's no linebacker, so any route that you're going to run, you're most likely going to get open and catch it anyway. But it's a release battle. How fast can you get off this fucking release? How fast can you get off the jam? How fast can you cancel his route to the point where the quarterback has to take the proverbial sack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all it is, right? So when you're training that's all you're training, right? That's the reason why I love one-on-ones personally, right? Because
I live for one-on-one. One-on-ones
I don't care how unrealistic it is, bro. This is a battle, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Me personally, I don't give a fuck if you catch the ball. I honestly don't care. I want to give you a look. That's me. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to give you this look.
When people tell you, when someone says one-on-ones are not realistic, you are a sucker to me. And because it's the most realistic, because as a wide receiver and a cornerback, my job and your job is based on us.
Yeah.
This is if you're in man, cover 2, cover 3, or cover 4, it's still one-on-one.
Period.
It doesn't matter because I still have to threaten your zone.
One-on-one.
Yeah, because I'm still if you're in cover 4 and I run a flag or a 9 route or I'm running a comeback, I'm still in your goddamn zone.
Yeah, you're still in my fucking zone. So guess whose man that is?
Yeah.
You fucking right.
Like we did when we were in practice, and I knew when coach was I knew when one-on-ones was coming. I knew it. I felt it. And he was like, when he called one-on-ones, I was the first nigga in line. Like,
oh yeah, that's my shit.
Let's go.
That's my shit. That is my shit. And I tell people all the time, I don't care if you catch the ball, bro, because you gonna spend 5 seconds at that line, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's a look away. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah, you can have that, nigga, but just know you was hemmed up over there for about 5 seconds before I even let your ass go, nigga.
Like 5 seconds, man. That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I
told you, man. We gotta get this. We gotta get this from the side. I'm gonna get your knee right. I'm gonna lose some weight. We're gonna get out there.
Hey, I got an announcement. I just had my appointment this week, man. I'll be on my boot in 3 weeks, dog. You can give me some time to get this joint right, man. That's good. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me?
I'm trying to play flag. I'm trying to play flag this year.
You feel me? But yeah, man, there's just a lot that goes into that, bro. And y'all can't just sit there and rely on all of these stupid ass cone drills and all of these fancy footwork drills that these niggas be trying to have you doing to make you look dumb, and you're not really getting open. You're not going anywhere. Okay? Play football. All right. This is the reason why Trey Lance's 50-year option didn't get picked up, because he hasn't played enough football. If he played more football, I guarantee he'd be a lot better than what people think he is.
Right. 100%. And that's it. Like, you got to play football. in order to get better at anything, I don't care what it is. If you wash cars, you only get better by washing cars. You don't get better by not washing cars. Like
if you're an electrician or if you're in any kind of trade, you don't get better by sitting on your ass reading about the shit all that you have to fucking install and the wires that you have to. No, you got to go out in the field and do it. That's the reason why trade school is trade school, because they don't just give you a whole bunch of books and shit to read. They put you in the class to actually do the shit.
Yep, and that's just what it is. And you have to. It has to be a perfect marriage of whatever drills you want to run with live action. You need live action. Period.
Yeah, you have to. It's the reason why they have team periods. It's the reason why they have 1-on-1, 7-on-7s when you have practice, right? Yeah. Different periods, right?
You need it.
Warm up, drills, indies, team, 7-on-7, 1-on-1s, special teams, offense, defense, inside run. Like all of that shit coordinates to, like, come on, guys. This is the reason why practice exists.
This is why practice exists.
Should be going through a whole practice when you're outside on the field when you're practice.
Every day, man.
Indies,
you gotta have fun with it.
I run, team, 7-on-7, 1-on-1s, special teams, conditioning, stretch, go home. Like you should run through a whole practice when you're not at practice to keep your body and keep your mind in the, you feel me? In season.
Me and my cousin, dog, like when we weren't playing ball, I mean, like we wasn't like on like doing team stuff. It was a phone call. What you doing? Nothing, chilling. Grab your cleats.
Yeah.
And we go outside. And we go outside. We run routes. He throw them. I catch him. I throw him. He catch him. We work 1-on-1s together. We did everything in the grass. Everything. There were no cones there. It was just me and him.
Get your cleats. We outside. We going outside. We finna hit the field. Like when I was in college, when we weren't in season and shit like that, and we're sitting here trying to figure out what to do. Shit, like I said, we lived across the street from Chabot College, right? If you know, you know. If you're a California person, you know, right? We lived right across the street from Chabot College, right? Of course, we could have went to Chabot, but we went to college across the bridge. So anytime that we needed to get extra work, we going to hit up the homies that go to Chabot. We're working with them. These are the niggas that we play during the season. And we're sitting up here doing 1-on-1s with them. We're running routes with them. We're doing all this other extra stuff with them. Why? Because we're all out there trying to do what? Trying to get better. And we did it every single day, even after practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get better at football, you got to play football. That is what it is. What it is. You can't change it. There's nothing else to say about it.
Nothing else to say about it. And with that, of course, we're gonna bring this to a conclusion. It's another Football Friday. Like I said, we actually had 1,200. So we actually doubled the output in a week. That's crazy.
Wow.
So we love everybody who came through, all the new subscribers that are here. Thank you for stopping in. Continue to stop in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Take clips, share them, laugh with them, argue with us, agree with us. I don't care what you do with it.
Yeah, I don't care what you do. Just pop in the comments. You feel me? Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Like Mel said, share the clips, share the videos. Right, talk your shit. Pull up to the shorts. Put your comments in the whatever the case may be. We on TikTok. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. We got a group on Facebook from the Sideline Sports on Facebook. Pop in. You want to be a guest? Come on. Don't be shy. We're not gonna bite you. We all virtual. It's all digital here. Okay, we're not really in the studio yet. That's coming. So give us some time. You feel me? But yeah, if you want to be a guest, get up here, talk some football with us. Pop in. We got a Monday basketball show. Do that. You want to pop in on a Wednesday and talk some regular smuggler shit? Pop in on a Wednesday. Thursday, we got a player versus team. When we talk some more sports, talk some other shit. Pop in. We got everything that you need. Okay.
We got something for everybody.
Just let us know. We all got DMs and they all wide open for anybody that want to pop in and talk some shit with us.
Yeah, and like I said, and I've been sleeping good. You know, LeBron is out the playoffs, so I can enjoy basketball. You know, so we good.
It's the best part. LeBron's out the playoffs. I know everybody's saying, I know y'all see this right here, right? I know y'all see this right here. And y'all, you know, I know Steph's out the playoffs, but as long as LeBron is out the playoffs, which means he can't get his fifth before Steph gets his fifth, I'm cool.
It's all good for me.
So
all good for me. I can root for Anthony Edwards. I can root for Shea. I can root for Kyrie. I hope Kyrie get a ring without LeBron, just so I can talk crazy shit.
Me too. Me too. Yep. I ain't gonna lie to you. That might be the hype I'm on. I ain't even gonna cap. I might be a Dallas fan for right now.
Yeah, like I'm
very hype train.
Yeah, one of those two. Matter of fact, yeah, Kyrie it is. You know, my nephew named Kyrie. We're gonna go with Kyrie.
It's either that or we rocking with Baby Jordan because Anthony Edwards is Michael Jordan's illegitimate son. Y'all just don't know it yet.
That's number
the
2.
Younger fraternal. He's actually the younger fraternal twin of Jimmy Butler. If y'all understand how that goes.
That Jimmy's little brother.
7 months later, or 7 years later, after Jimmy was born, but he was in the same womb. He just told you feel me, and man to stay in there just a little longer, get some of the more juice, and then come on back out because Jordan had that secret stuff that he got from Bugs Bunny. So it's another story. Y'all don't understand. Y'all wasn't outside. It's another story for another time.
So with that being said, we're up out of here. We're getting ready for training camp. We're getting ready for the new season. I am thinking, y'all in the chat or in the YouTube wherever you're watching this, I'm thinking with the release of NCAA 25 or 24, whichever one it is, I can't remember which one it was.
I think it's 24.
I think we might want to do a Inside the Huddle tournament.
I'm with that.
I think we get a couple guys online, we set it up, have a little tournament.
Yeah. That's already pre-ordered. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's already pre-ordered. So when that motherfucker drops, just know your boy's already gonna have it. So there's not gonna be no need for questions as if who got the game. They got Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? The bottom Dwight Howard showing up on TV right now. So it's just funny. But you're not even gonna question if I got the game or not. Okay, I got this. Yeah. All right. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at the WNBA basketball. That's just preseason basketball that just started today. And
all
of you guys that say that y'all like women's sports, I hope that y'all tuned in.
Yeah, shout out to my Las Vegas Aces. The three-peat is on, just so y'all know. Yeah, I am a Las Vegas Aces fan. Sydney Colson is my baby mother. She don't know that yet, but she is.
It's okay because me and Asia have had something going on for the longest. She, of course, don't know it yet. But the person that she's kidnapped every single Wednesday at 12:30 at night is me. She just don't know it.
Right. And I was kind of mad at Kelsey because she cheated on me with Darren Waller, but they about to get a divorce. So
I was gonna say Kelsey back on the market, man. What you talking about? Hey, Kelsey, if you're listening, you can throw me a fade anytime you ready.
Anytime.
I'm ready.
I'm right around the corner.
I'm ready to receive.
Y'all be coming down to Container Park, so just holler at your boy. You see me all the time.
You
see me all the time.
I'll be out there in a few months, man. You feel me? I can always pull up either. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. Just go ahead and let me know, dog. You feel me? We'll make a party of it. We'll make a party of it.
Mm-hmm. And my girl, Skylar, she back. She doing her thing, looking good.
Yeah. Why y'all better stop playing with my... Yeah, let me stop.
Yeah. See, this WNBA season gonna be good. I'm glad most of y'all gonna be able to now enjoy what some of us have been enjoying for years.
Literally, like the things that we've been watching, the stuff that we've been able to enjoy. I hope y'all are able to kind of see what what we've been talking about. So yeah, enjoy. This should be fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. This season should be really fun. Yep. I turn the NBA playoff basketball game off and watch the preseason WNBA team. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chicago there right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I gotta check on my girl Cardozo. Like, that's my girl.
Yeah, big Brazilian. Cardozo doing, you know what I mean?
All right, but we're up out of here. We will see you next week. Tune in to all the other shows during the week: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Back here again on Friday. Let's run these numbers up. The road to 2K begins today.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn